Hello, welcome to a Tinder experiment. I've opened a profile on Tinder and I've named her Jane, and she's 60 years old, as you can see. And I put bisexual woman, less than a mile away. So obviously that's where I live, so I was clicking on it. But basically, the young guys between 20 and 35 only. I'm looking for some fun. He. I'm divorced and penniless. Um, If you go along, I've got 99 matches plus. It doesn't even register any, like, the amount over it. It's gotten that high. And I've only had this profile open for about 6 hours. I can't believe it. Like, I'm kind of dumbstruck because some of the guys are actually pretty good looking. They're like sevens. Chad lights, which incels call them. I'm an incel myself. But like, this is what like the common Reddit incel says, like the Chad lights. And like, look, these are the guys. Like, it's endless. Like, super likes. You got an overweight bald guy there. That's an alcoholic. That guy there, the J guy. I can't click on him because it will show the location. But if you look at the middle, the guy with the sweater on, the grey sweater. If you zoom in, if you screenshot and take a picture and zoom in, you will see that he's a Chad light, meaning he's like a 7 plus. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, is it that bad that even he has to super like an old hag? Like, it's crazy, man. And these are the men that I've liked. Like, there would be another 50 here. As you can see here, it says 99 plus. So literally every guy I'm swiping on, it's showing like that they're available. Like, they're ready, like, to meet. It's crazy. Right, so I've enabled the card. I'm gonna swipe and see what happens. So that guy isn't terrible looking. He's 6'2". Oh my god. Let's see what happens here. It's a super like, apparently. Again, another guy. Gonna say a lot of these guys have some. Oh no. A lot of them. Some of them have self respect not to go with a 60-year-old. I miss France. I'll just click like on everyone and see what happens. Okay, he's like 23 or something. I can't remember his age. This guy's 26. Okay, another match. It just never ends. Like, and it's been 6 hours. Like, imagine having this dating life as a woman. You swipe on anyone and you get them. On anyone. And the time that someone doesn't, like, let's say you're attracted to someone and you're a woman, you've got the gold account, and let's say you're really attracted to them and you like them and it doesn't show a match. Like, if you're a good looking woman, you'd think, oh, wait a minute, what's happening here? I should have matched with him because I've matched with everyone else. So she would click the back button, the orange button in the bottom left hand corner, and she would go back and then she would super like him and then message. It's just endless options. Like, I hate sounding like a defeatist, but what can you do in this situation? Like, what can you do? A 60-year-old woman has more. Oh my god, the Asian guys. Oh no, the Asian as well. Oh god, it's never ending. It's never ending. Another guy. Like, what can I say? Like, this is a 60-year-old woman. She has this options. Like, a guy's this desperate, man. I don't know what to say. I don't even have this option. Like, I use pictures from when I was younger, like 3 years ago, and I used like pictures where it exaggerated my facial features, where like I was turning to the like side of the to the side, and the light was going around the corner of my cheekbones, so it made them look more prominent. And I have quite good cheekbones as it is, but my maxilla isn't good enough. Oh, look, message, you know, and someone like him, you can see has good jawline, good head of hair, and let's see if he matches. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. This is BS, man. Someone as good looking as that guy, he has to go with a 60-year-old. So even he has low options. I mean, come on, let's be real here. If you had the options of dating 22-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 28-year-olds, why would you go for a 60-year-old? You wouldn't, unless you had some kind of weird fetish for an old hag. I got offered a few years ago, and I was like 19 to go with a oh my god, to go with a 66-year-old. She sent me pictures of her bangers and all this. So I was cringing out of control because she's older than my bloody mum. This is just insane. Like, the woman. Oh, the fit girl matched. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Like that is it. I couldn't get a match with a girl like that to save my blimmin' life. Even if I do, I message her a couple of times and they normally ignore me. Let's see if it's a match. Oh my god. This is just like, if you're a so-called femcel out there, just shut up. You've got this many options. Don't go, oh, I'm ugly. Excuse me. This old hag of 60 years of age has messages every 2 minutes. I don't even have this. Even when I was like a Chad Light level in my teens, I didn't even have this. Like, this is on another level. I've never another message. My God. Like this, you gotta understand, like, the people in the black pill, they don't exaggerate, a lot of them, when they talk about how bad it's getting. Like, I've always been black pill, but because I grew up in the modern day and age of the cult of positivity, where you've got to be constantly positive, or there's something wrong with you, or you should go and see a therapist if you're not being positive when you're in a negative situation, that will never change. Then, like, what I'm trying to say is like, because I was not bad looking in my teens, I understand exactly what, like, people only desired me because of my skin, my flesh, not for who I was. And I got the closest thing to an wall in my teens, and that went tits up. So, guys that are like, oh, I'm looking for the wall, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. If a 13, 14-year-old can't pair bond with a guy over a year period, then I don't think it's possible in the current environment to pair bond with females, because they have too many options. Unless you get really lucky where the girl's like like she's like a extreme anti-consumerist, where she just saves all her money, doesn't buy phones. I just don't see that happening. Or she's got autism. I don't know what to say. Like, and the thing is, if you get surgery, I don't see it bettering our odds as average guys. I just don't see it happening. Maybe if you go to Asia and you do what they call C-maxing, but we're not in the West, we're not good enough looking. An average guy getting his jaw improved just isn't enough. You're basically incel for life. I don't know what to say to you. Even a Chad Light isn't enough anymore. So this is it. 99 matches plus. It's still 99 plus after all that. After all that swiping, it's still above 99. It hasn't gone below the threshold. Wow, another message. Jordan, hey. It's never ending, man. And this guy down here, Jake18, he said, oh, we can meet up and have sex. My friend's 18. Can he join also? Like, you can't make this up. Like, what can I say? Like, this is it. This is the life of a modern man, where a 60-year-old can outcompete a young lad in his 20s. And for any females out there that believe the incels and black pills, like black pill philosophy, is just a mental illness and cope, you've got another thing coming, because these videos are going to keep coming out. And I'm going to keep proving the point of the black pill, that it's real. And it's not going to go away anytime soon. And to be honest, it's never going to go away. It's always going to be here. For instance, if you're a good looking guy and you lose all your limbs. You're going to be in the most black pill state of your life because everyone's not going to want to be around you. And let's say your face gets like cut, like let's say you're in a car accident, you lose all your limbs, and your face gets like scraped along the concrete. You lost all your looks. You would be alone. Unless you happen to have a sister or something. Let's say you don't, you're on your own, you have no family. You would be invisible. You would be like that man on Forrest Gump, the I think the lieutenant or captain, Forrest Gump's Vietnam squadron. The guy when he's in a wheelchair after he's got his legs blown off. You would be like him doing alcohol depressed because no one cares. That's the thing when you're incel. No one cares about you. You could change. You could become positive. You could become outgoing. No one cares. They only care about what your looks are. And I'm going to leave it at that. Axios.